All right, so there's one problem that you may encounter if you're trying to get a flow loan, and it's something that I should have made a video on probably like 8 months or so ago, but just got a comment on one of the videos that I made about flow, that highlights what the issue is. So if you're planning to get a flow loan, you may encounter this, you may not, but typically if it's your first flow loan, you may encounter this. Where's a comment here? That be community. Yeah, all right. So under the video I made, how to borrow a flow loan, Travis Davis encountered this issue. So mine only show the option to get 200 and over. I cannot borrow like above that. So what he's talking about is this. So I don't know if you can see this, but all right, give me a second. So how the flow loan is set up is pretty much under a system where the more you borrow and pay back, the more they kind of free up that they can borrow again. So the first amount that they'll give you access to is the $220, which would come at a $22 fee. So after that, let's say you borrow that, let's say 3 times and pay it back, then you'd open up the $730, which would cost you $73. So I hope that kind of makes sense. And the next one up would be the $1,000 for $100 fee. All right. So that's how it kind of works. Um, so um, so it's not gonna be that much of an issue if it's a case that you just want to make like a call. But if it's a case that you're trying to do, like, let's say you wanted to do like a data plan, like, all right. So when you type in *129 number sign, and you go to do 6 as you wanted to like unlimited voice and social plan. If you look at the pricing, so the cheapest plan under that would cost like $385. That's for the 2 day plan. The next one would be the $720, and the next plan up would be the $990. So if it's a case that you don't have any like credit on your phone at all, or you can't like afford to just buy a data plan and put it onto the phone directly, yeah, so you may kind of be locked out because the cheapest plan that's available would be the $385 plan until you buy the until you've paid back this loan like 2 or 3 times, then you'd have access to the $730 plan option, which would typically cover the 5 day plan, right? So yeah, that's one of the major problems with the flow loan. But yeah, so as long as it's a case where you can kind of handle the smallest amount, then once you've cleared the smallest amount a couple of times and they see that they can actually pay it back in the period that they give you, then they would open up the next tiers that you can actually do, all the way up to $3,000, which would be the highest amount available. But yeah, that's yeah, I should have made this video like a lot longer, like a couple months back, but better late than never.